Within your baby's first year of life, their brain will double in size and form more than 1 million neural connections every single second. That makes this the single most important window for neurological development that your child will ever have. And yet, most parents are told to simply track milestones. First smile, first roll, first steps. And if something feels off, the answer is often the same. Wait and see, or they'll grow out of it. But what if your baby is technically hitting milestones while their nervous system is struggling underneath? What if the foundation is cracked, but nobody is checking it? Because your baby's first year is about so much more than a checklist. Here's something that most parents don't realize. A baby can technically pass every developmental screening and still have underlying neurological stress that impacts their health, learning, and behavior later in life. The conventional model may check whether your baby rolls by 6 months, but it doesn't always ask deeper questions. Was the roll symmetrical? Was it coordinated? Was it built on the proper foundation? We hear parents tell us every single week, I knew something was off, but everyone kept telling me not to worry. And those instincts matter. Because during the first year of life, your baby's brain has an incredible ability to grow, adapt, and create new pathways. We call this neuroplasticity. That neuroplasticity is what allows such rapid learning and development, but it also means the nervous system can be especially sensitive to stress. Stress during pregnancy, challenges during birth, or early life stressors can create what we call subluxation, neurological interference that affects how the brain and body communicate. Over time, this can contribute to dysautonomia, an imbalance between the sympathetic gas pedal and the parasympathetic brake pedal of the nervous system. And when the foundation is under stress, every milestone that follows is being built on a less stable foundation. That's why every milestone is actually giving us information about how the nervous system is developing. Your baby's ability to latch and feed is one of their first major neurological assessments. It requires multiple cranial nerves, proper muscle coordination, and precise communication between the brain and body. Head control around 8 to 12 weeks tells us how the cervical spine, muscles, and nervous system are developing. Even the 4-month sleep regression isn't truly a regression. It represents a significant period of neurological reorganization. And crawling is one of the most important developmental milestones your child will ever achieve. Crawling helps build communication between the right and left sides of the brain, supports coordination, and lays a foundation for future learning. That means the sequence of development matters even more than how quickly your baby gets there. So how does the nervous system get overwhelmed in the first place? We call it the perfect storm. It starts before birth. Prenatal stress and the stress chemistry a baby is exposed to during pregnancy can influence how their developing nervous system learns to respond to the world. Then comes birth. Interventions such as Pitocin, forceps, vacuum extraction, prolonged labor, or C-sections can place significant stress on a baby's head, neck, and developing nervous system. And after birth, the layers can continue. Sleep challenges, feeding difficulties, overstimulation, early antibiotic exposure. Each stressor adds another layer to a nervous system that may already be struggling to regulate. And this is never about blame. It's about understanding why some babies struggle more than others and recognizing that there are ways we can support them. The challenge with the traditional wait and see approach is that it often looks at whether milestones happen within a broad range of time, not how well the nervous system is functioning underneath. A baby can compensate, they can use tension patterns, they can move asymmetrically. They can skip important developmental stages and still technically check the box. When parents express concerns about feeding, sleep, excessive crying, or development, they're often told that these are normal variations. And sometimes they are. But sometimes those signs are your baby's nervous system asking for support. The first year of life represents a period of extraordinary neuroplasticity, a time when the nervous system is most adaptable and responsive. Waiting until bigger challenges develop means missing a powerful window where gentle support can make a significant impact. That's why we take a different approach. At our office, we use advanced neurological insight scans to objectively measure how your baby's nervous system is functioning. These gentle, non-invasive scans look at things like heart rate variability, muscle tension patterns, and temperature regulation. They help us understand whether the nervous system is balanced, adaptable, and communicating the way it should. And when care is needed, infant adjustments are incredibly gentle, often no more pressure than you would use to check the ripeness of a tomato. Our approach changes as baby grows. In the earliest weeks, we focus on regulation, feeding, and helping the nervous system settle. As they get older, we continue supporting motor development, sensory processing, sleep, and social connection. Rather than waiting for problems to appear, we believe in supporting optimal neurological function from the very beginning. And time again, families tell us they see improvements in their baby's ability to feed, sleep, regulate, and thrive when neurological stress is addressed early. So here's what I want every parent to take away from this. Your baby's first year is the greatest opportunity you will ever have to positively influence their neurological development and long-term health. The patterns established during this time can impact the way they grow, learn, regulate, and interact with the world. So if something in your gut is telling you that your baby's feeding, sleeping, development, or ability to regulate doesn't feel quite right, trust that instinct. You do not have to simply wait and see. Send us a DM or schedule your baby's first neurological evaluation with me, Dr. Liv, and our team at Lighthouse Family Chiropractic in Mount Pleasant. Because your baby isn't just learning how to eat, sleep, and move. They're building the neurological foundation for the rest of their life. Let's make sure that that foundation is as strong as possible together.